What's up, gamers? I'm back. It's been about a week since Dragapult came out gyms only, and I've played the character a fair amount. I got like 48 games, I think was the total count day one. Now I've got over 100. Here's my stats for it, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on it, and if it's worth buying for coins now that you can get it for free. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, first, let's just talk about Dragapult in general. What is it? To me, in the very basic form, it's just a weaker Cinderace, the way I see it, right? The character has really good attack speed. It's kind of like all the ADCs, right? Decidueye, Duraludon, Cinderace, they all have very similar play styles, which makes sense, right? They're all attack damage carry type characters. The only difference between Dragapult and the others is that it doesn't really have good secure. Dreep and Destroy, if there's nobody else in your range, is a really good secure, but the problem is you lose half your damage if there's like an enemy or even a wild spawn within your range, and it's going to split the damage and now it goes two ways. So that's not exactly ideal. That's why I say it's like a worse Cinderace. He has really good attack speed, does good damage, but no secure. Like Duraludon has good secure, Decidueye has Spirit Shackle, Cinderace has his ult. Dragapult doesn't really have anything, so you're kind of stuck with you have to kill the other team before you start ripping that, or your team has to secure it for you. So that's probably one of the bigger downsides. Now, how to play it. In my opinion, you have to jungle Dragapult. It's a level 9 evolution. You're super weak as Dreepy. You kind of just have to jungle the character. Lane Dreepy is free for the other team. It's a little bit like Lane Larvitar, except a little bit stronger. The only advantage it really has is that when you get your boosted attack gauge filled, and this is actually pretty big, it's an AoE type damage. So when you're attacking a wild spawn or a Pokemon and they're close to each other, you're going to hit both of them, which is actually really huge. You can be A pressing and secure a piece of farm, or it can be B pressing and secure a kill on the enemy Pokemon, depending on what's going on. So he is actually pretty good at bullying people away from farm once you get that boosted attack gauge and once you get to level 5 and you get Phantom Force, which is another thing I want to talk about. A lot of people play the Dragon build and then they put the character down because, oh, he sucks. And in my opinion, Dragon build's not the way to go. I know what a lot of people are going to say, but Chris plays the Dragon build. That's the better one. I know a lot of good players like the Dragon build better. In my opinion, it's not as good. I've played the character for over 100 games. I have a good win rate with it. In my opinion, Dragon build's not the way to go. It's way too easy to just grab him out of it and kill him with any character because every character has tons of stuns, which is very much, you know, super cool and very neat. I love being stunned every 2 seconds until I die. It's interactive. Thanks. So I don't really like Dragon Dance. In my opinion, it's just way too easy to grab where you're going to be. And that's why I ran the Ghost build the vast majority of the games. I did give Dragon Dance a try a couple times, put it down pretty quickly, decided I would rather not get stuck in this circle path where I can be predicted super easily. I know you can come out of it anytime, but still your path is very linear until you come out of it. So it's easy to tell you're going to go. So we're going to do this talking about the Ghost build because that's what I like to run and that's the better build. Now for your items, you're going to want to run Muscle Band, Scope Lens, and Rapid Fire Scarf. And you're going to just be A pressing dudes all game long. It's actually nuts. So when you get to level 13, your crit rate becomes 30%. Not even 13, level 9. Level 9, your crit rate is 30%. And now you have a 37% lifesteal. So you're running that Scope Lens to get more crits and bigger crits. It's actually insane. You get to level 9, you can just crit the enemies right before the first objective and delete them, and now you get the objective for free. It's pretty nasty. And that said, coming out of jungle, his first gank is really pretty strong. You come down with Phantom Force and get an attack speed buff, which is why I like Phantom Force also. That and invisibility, good for my monkey brain. You get your attack speed buff, your gauge is full, you have AoE on everybody, you're hitting first Bs, every single B, and any melee characters in there. His first gank is actually very strong out of the jungle, so I do really like Dragapult with Phantom Force for that reason. Now, Shadow Ball is another move you run with the Ghost build, and it's a little bit weaker. On your 4th attack, once you hit him, it does a little more damage, and you get a little bit more lifesteal. So that's handy. You always want to just initiate with Shadow Ball because you can. Why not? There's no downside. But really, Shadow Ball, I find myself using more for mobility than anything else. You can actually Shadow Ball dash through walls and from the jungle into the mid pit, which can be really big to get away or to get into the pit faster or things like that. People don't expect you to be able to do that with Shadow Ball, but you can. You can dash through walls, which is actually really huge because Dragapult's mobility is his biggest weakness, which I'm going to talk about now. If you're able to stun Dragapult, it's dead. That's it. You can go invisible, but if you're within range of Dragapult when he's invisible, he becomes visible again very quickly, which is a pretty big weakness of his. They did a better job balancing Dragapult's invisibility than they did with anybody else. Looking at you, Sableye, that character's stupid. But anyways, if you're just in range and you try to go invisible, either they're just going to kill you before it goes off because you have 3 HP total. He's very squishy. Or they just follow you around for 2 seconds and now you're visible again because you didn't get a range. And that's why I like to run eject button. You can hit Phantom Force and eject button away and they might not know where you went, so you can get away a lot easier. Dragapult's really all about trying to stay alive, A press from behind your front line. He's really good at what he does. Now, is he worth it? Is Dragapult worth it? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes, he's worth it. I said he's a worse Cinderace. I love playing Cinderace. He's my favorite character in the game. But Dragapult's my favorite Gen 8 Pokemon. I think he's a lot of fun to play. You get rewarded for being effective at the character. Phantom Force resets after a kill are super cool. You can kill somebody, go invisible, get your attack speed buff, come out, kill somebody else, and do that. He's really good at getting picks. And I really like Dragapult for that reason. He's super fun to play. The good resets. The resets make it a lot of fun, and he does have a lot of carry potential. Your biggest weaknesses are things like Mamoswine. If there's a Mamoswine on the other team, you have to have your eject button up every time you're going to fight him, or you're going to lose. And that's another thing. You have to have your eject button up at Rayquaza, and you have to be able to get a pick quickly, or you're just going to be done from the fight, which is a little unfortunate. His team fights can be a little weak if they're able to get to you, but I mean, that's any carrier, right? But he's very, very squishy. So you have to play in the back line, make sure nobody can get to you, and go crazy on your damage output. This is kind of like just a brief, is he worth it kind of video. If you guys want to see like a more in-depth guide, let me know. I would love to do that. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to check me out on Twitch and subscribe for more videos. Good play. Oh, okay, I'm dead. Good play. Good play! Oh, wait, we gave up top for this. My bad. Didn't think I was going to, but I did.
What a goal!
Joe me, you have to stay in front of him, my brother. What was that? Criminal.
Don't give up!
Block McGee, dude. Block McGee. Relax, buddy. Relax, guy. Pog. Pog. 50?
What a goal!
Woo! We did it! Easy game. Easy game. Actually, the easiest game I've ever played. Penta? Huge Penta, dude. Penta diff.
The final stretch! You can do it!
Oh, Max is a little bit in. Our Gardevoir doesn't have ult, by the way. Remember when I said they wouldn't have it? They don't have it. Oh, you're in. You're too far in. You're too far in. Oh, wait, this guy's free, though. Pog. Who did the Zoomer ult? Oh, this guy. Nice, huge, actually. Bell. See you, buddy. No way. I'm behind him. They're ripping. They're ripping. They're ripping. They're ripping. They're ripping. And he got it. Piss. The problem is we're losing. We're losing. We needed that. No!
You're in trouble!
This guy needed to wait. He's throwing. If this guy defends, we could probably win. But Max has to actually 1v3 for the next 5 minutes while our team respawns. Galvar needs to leave. Wait, water pulse. Wait. Keck, wait. Wait, 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 wait. Oh! Pog! Pog! Poggers! They're inting! Okay, we're fine. Copium. Max diff. Massive max diff. Big schmacks.
What a goal! What
Alright.
a goal!
It's not about just winning, it's about sending a message. Oh, just kidding. The message is they have a Fox ult. We can't do anything now. Rip. Oh, Keck, wait.
5,
Nah, we'll send a message. Text them.
3,
Text them.
2,
Pog.
1.
Outrage
Time's up.
McGee, bro. Outrage McGee. We did it. Peace out, Mr. Beard. Have a good one, dog. Max diff, man. 1v3 still had full HP at the end. It's
Oh,
crazy.
yeah!
Spooky Math, thanks for the follow, dog. I appreciate you, homie. Oh, he's an Andy. I had 17 kills. The best Dragapult the world's ever seen. The best Snorlax the world's ever seen. And the only good Venusaur. I will allow it. I'll allow it. Jungle diff. W.